welcome. I will be taking a brief look on the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Megatron / D16. This is actually a pretty good figure. This is some of the accessories he comes with. He comes with a little mini submachine gun, cannon. I really would have rather that triple barrel that's actually featured in the movie. And then he's got this. I don't know where my other one is. I misplaced it yesterday. And this. It's kind of like a backpack. So we're going to go over some articulation with him. His arms can go about that much out. They can go full 360. We have a actually double jointed elbow bend. Bicep rotation. We have hand articulation side to side. We have a full 360 waist swivel, but sometimes this right here gets in the middle and messes it up. Head rotation is on a ball joint. It can go full 360. There is, in fact, it can go ahead and go all the way out. It can go back about that much. It can go forward that much. I mean, if you want, you can go hoya. And then there's actually like above the knee rotation, and then there's no thigh rotation. That's a bit odd, I know. But there's in fact a knee bend. It clips. The foot can tilt like that. It doesn't really have too much of an ankle pivot right there. That's as much as you can get it. So I am also going to go ahead and check out the backpack. When you put this backpack on, it's actually a lot better in the back. Yeah. We're going to put this cannon on real quick and the submachine gun. And that's how he should look, fully decked out with his weapons. You can also, just for a quick size comparison, this guy is 4.5 inches. I'm going to go ahead and put him next to Age of the Primes, Decepticon Crasher. They're around the same size. He's slightly shorter. He's more like 4 inches. And then we also have Studio Series 08 Deluxe Class Decepticon Soldier. If I can just get him in the right pose. They're about the same size. And then I don't actually own the Studio Series TF1 Optimus yet, so I'm going to go ahead and compare him with the Studio Series 102 Rise of the Beast Optimus. You could tell that this is definitely 6.5 inches and this is 4.5. I know that it's really mainly because of the deluxe price of his size, but I really would have liked a better size. So we're going to go ahead and do a transformation. First thing you're going to do is, if you want, you can take this off all the weapons. It'll be better for the transformation. So first thing I like to do is just get the hands out of the way. And do that with them like that. Oh, grabbed it in the wrong place. And then I kind of go around, bring it all the way up here. Take it up, that way it can go into this hole, and that tab are going to go and enter. Come on, there we go. Repeat the same thing on the other arm. I think it's best if you bend it all here, because I don't believe that is painted. There we go, finally. That is stubborn. Then I'm going to go ahead and flip this around to the back. You're going to take this, just leave it like that for now. you're going to take up this leg, and it should look like that. And then you're going to come around, take that down. That's how it's going to look. Just go ahead, repeat that on the other side. There we go. So for now, we're going to go ahead and just kind of twist it and leave it there. Now we're going to take this up, kind of rotate it like that. You're going to want to keep it like not too angled. You're going to move that out of the way, come back over here, and then you're going to pull these apart. It's going to look like this, and then you got to hold that and snap it out of the way. Do that with the other leg. And then you're going to go ahead and like move it around so it looks like that. Then you are going to hold this still because it will move when you are pulling this way. There. Do that on both sides. And then you're going to go ahead and bring this down and kind of tab it into that slot like that. Do that for both sides. This side's a little harder to do for my copy. There we go. You're gonna go ahead and you see those holes right there? There's little tabs in the middle that you gotta get it in. Just like that. Do that on both arms. My copy does like not have it evened as well. So bring this down. Once it's like that, you're gonna go ahead and take the cannon. Not that piece. This piece. You're going to go ahead and align it, of course, that way that little piece is aligned with the other. Then you're gonna grab this. There's a little hole in there and a little stick. You're going to put it in there. Come on, go in. Go in. There we go. And then this little socket right here, you go ahead, take it, and just like that. Alright, good. So once you have, oh, I did not tab that in right. There we go. And that is his tank mode. See, mine tends to do that, where this folds in and then it's not even. I don't know how to fix that on my copy. So I do, in fact, kind of really like this Cybertronian tank mode. When you just have them going like that. And then just do the same thing. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a pose test. So that was my little pose ability test, and I actually think that D16 Megatron is a pretty solid figure. Again, my only complaint I will have to say is his size, but other than that, I mean, his sculpting is so good. And it would have been nice if we could even get that little, engrave of the Decepticon mark that they had in the final battle. Because Sentinel went like, But other than those few things, this guy is a very solid figure. I feel like it would be pretty good to grab him. I mean, he's only like, what, $25? He's very articulated and posable. So, yeah, that's my review for Studio Series Deluxe Class Transformers 1 Megatron / D16.